Instagram and Facebook.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my kitchen. Sorry about yesterday. Again, last couple of weeks or last few times we've had a little bit of a delay, mainly because of the availability of ingredients at the grocery store. Today was a little bit, or this week was a bit challenging because Alaska is a lot of seafood. We don't get a ton here, or if you do, it's just kind of, hit or miss. We have no whale blubber or seal oil, so that kind of reduced our ability to make ice cream. Today we're making, today is week
17.
17, wow, weeks are flying by. Today's week 17 and we are doing Alaska and we are making fish and chips, Alaskan fish and chips. As close to what Alaskan fish and chips would be, I guess. I've already started on the chips. Because that's pretty simple. You just throw them in there in the oil and they crisp up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the fish. And what kind of fish I was able to get today, I got a sea bass fillet, which is what I have right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that into a couple of pieces. And then what we'll do, switch my hand there, we will make the batter and we will fry that up. I've noticed a trend when it comes to people voting. Very often it's a frying thing that wins.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
And I'm having a cup of sage tea, which is very good for you. And Harriet realized she doesn't like sage tea.
Oh my god, if you've ever tried it, it's awful. It's like the worst taste.
It's very good for you.
I was very optimistic though, because it smelled like sage and onion stuffing on a Christmas dinner.
Only so many quarantinis one can have when one is cooking, so sometimes it's good to just have sage tea. Alright, so I'm just going to take these out, since they are done.
The chips part of the fish and chips.
These are the chips part of the fish and chips, exactly. And there we go. I hope everybody has had a good day today.
Monday. It's weird to be doing it on a Monday instead of Sunday. Because everybody's working today.
I'll put that there. Okay, so here's what we're doing. It's a very simple batter, which I would think people who are living in remote places, I guess traditionally things would be simple. So 3/4 of a cup of flour. I got 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Get all of that in there. I have half a teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and I'm just going to whisk those up a little bit here. Okay, and this is where we add the 3/4 cup of water to make the batter. Now there are all kinds of batters out there, as you probably know. People do batters with milk and beer, with soda water. Having those bubbles in there sometimes helps because it gives it a little bit of a give it a little bit of a rise. But beer batters are very common nowadays. So this is just a very simple, straightforward, old-fashioned kind of thing. Nothing fancy about it. Just creating something that will create a nice coating on our fish.
Do you remember when we went to Alaska last year and we had those amazing crab legs at Tracy's Crab Shack?
Yes,
Oh my
that was
god.
amazing.
The seafood in Alaska is just, as you can imagine, incredible.
Incredible, yes. And I love the summer there. The days are so long.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's really
It stayed light till like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's really nice. All that. Plus, they had really nice.
Gin?
Yeah, they had really nice gin. Yeah, I mean that's what I was
The brewery,
the
the distillery.
The distilleries they have there are very cool. They had one that did gin, and it must have been the best gin and tonic I've ever tasted. It was really good. I can't remember what it was called.
I have no idea. It was in Juneau.
We'd have to look it up. Okay, I'm just waiting for the oil just to get a little bit hotter.
What temperature do you want to get it to?
About 350.
In English terms for the rest of us?
About 180. Well, a little more probably. 109. Well, it's going to be between 180 and 190.
Tarek has joined you on Instagram?
Who?
Tarek.
Hello, my friend. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining us. I am just making some fish, Alaskan style. And,
Waiting for the oil to heat up.
waiting for the oil to heat, but I'm just going to put the fish now into the batter, as such. And, I know I wished you happy birthday, but happy birthday again. Happy belated birthday. How does it feel to be 35 again?
He says love it, which I'm sure is not straight away to your comment. It's to your previous comments, but it works just as well.
All right. Now, we're going to take this lovely piece of sea bass, and we're going to fry it up.
Oh, I bet it's going to be really good.
Really good.
I can't remember the last time I had fish and chips. It's such an English dish.
All right. There we go.
Ooh.
Bubbles up. Oops. Keep that on there. I'm just going to rinse off my fingers. Yes, and we'll let that cook for a few minutes. On either side, we'll turn it a couple of times. Yes, thank you for Mom's birthday was yesterday. I think yesterday. She's 92 now, and
Saturday.
on Saturday she was 92, and she had a great birthday party. My sister was there, and it was a really nice time for all of them. So it was great. They had also a celebration on. She said that she felt like over-celebrated because Mother's Day was the next day, so that was good.
I don't know if people can hear you now because it's really loud.
Oh, sorry. Really loud. Just me babbling away. So fish cooks pretty quickly, and you want to make sure that basically it's cooked through. So you're going to give it a few minutes. You're probably going to give it maybe 10 minutes altogether, 8 to 10 minutes, I'd say, depending on how hot your oil is and everything. And you're going to judge by kind of how brown is it on the stuff like that. So you're going to want it to be nice and sort of deep brown, not dark brown, but sort of a deep golden brown color is what we're looking for here.
So the question is, are you going to put salt and vinegar on your chips? Is that Alaskan or is that just British?
No, that's English, I think. I think Alaskan you have to have it with Lebanese garlic sauce. No.
Ooh. We do have that though.
Yes, I made some Lebanese garlic sauce yesterday, and it is delicious.
Ooh, I bet it's going to be really good. Well, or tartar sauce. Is it easy to make tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce, yes. Mainly mayonnaise or pickles, essentially. So yeah, Alaska was a beautiful place. Alaska is a gorgeous, gorgeous state. And we saw a bear. We were driving down the road and a bear across the street. It was very interesting. You don't see many places like that where wild animals are going around. And the other thing we saw were loads of tourists.
Oh yeah.
On those cruise ships that are probably not going anywhere right now.
Just the food was so good. That was the thing I really, really liked about Alaska was the food. We went for a food conference, and it was just, what you can imagine.
Well, it was also such a laid-back town, and you had all those
Yeah,
nice
it was.
restaurants and little bars and the distilleries and the
That's totally true,
breweries,
yeah. And the distillery, remember? So we arrived on the first day, and they were like, we're releasing our new gin on like this 2 days from then. And so we're like, okay, maybe a blueberry gin, yeah. And there was only limited edition or something. And we were like, maybe we'll just pop by then and we'll see it. And so we went to pop by, and the queue was around the block and down it for like such a small, quiet town.
We'll try to stop by you poor people who don't get anybody come in here. The place was always actually packed.
It was always packed, yeah.
It was really, really good.
And you can only buy 2 drinks, yeah.
Yeah, you can only buy 2 drinks.
Because it wasn't really, it was a tasting room, it wasn't a bar.
That's right, that's what it was. So you can only buy 2 drinks. and then you can't anymore. And if they know you're buying one for somebody else, they get all suspicious about like, why are you buying it for that person?
Tarek asked, is this halibut?
This is sea bass, my friend. In Jordan, not that you know much about it. You know, we have to go with what we can get. So yesterday, I was meant to do this yesterday, but I couldn't quite get the fish. So here we have it today. So, you know, a white fish will do, you know, very often people are doing cod, halibut, things like that.
Hake,
haddock. So usually most white fish will work really well with fish and chips.
Okay.
We have to think of some more interesting stories.
I know this is the problem when everything's frying. It's like, okay, let's fill the time.
Well, we could talk about what we saw in the last one. Yeah,
Well, what about the
those
food?
cruise ships. Oh my God, they come along and like, because they come to the dock, and there's like a million rooms and all these little cubby holes, and there's somebody sitting in each one. It was amazing.
But what about the food?
On the cruise ships?
No, not on the cruise ships. In Alaska.
The food was good, mostly. Most places were good.
So there was
a few places that was a little bit.
Yeah, there was like this one restaurant where they were like, this is the we're mentioning names, but they were like, this is the best restaurant. It's like it was a bit on the more expensive side. It was kind of a bit more fine dining. So we were like, okay, let's try that. That's a special meal. Have to try it. And it really didn't live up to the expectations. It wasn't great at all. I've been to so many other places.
The service wasn't great either, which is weird in America, because America, one of the nice things is, of course, there are any restaurants now, it seems like, anywhere.
There was that really cool restaurant, I can't remember the name of it, that overlooked the harbour where the planes landed.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That was cool.
Yes, that's where we had lunch with Dara, right?
Yeah, that's where we had lunch with Dara. So Tarek says, not sure he knows, but what is Sultan Brahim?
Sultan Brahim is like a snapper. The little red snappers.
Ah.
And yeah, that's one of the popular fish out here, and the other one is it's grouper, and in Arabic it is hamur.
Hamur. Oh, I could have said that,
so
yeah.
Hamur is a very popular fish here too, and it's a grouper. And so the Gulf countries around have a lot of seafood, a lot of fish and everything.
Is that what we caught when we were in Oman? Did we catch red snapper?
Yes, we did. We caught a few little red snappers that were very tasty.
They were very tasty.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. And I caught an eel as well.
Oh, God. It wasn't an eel. It was one of those suckers that...
Well, it looked like an eel.
Like a lateral sucker who they attach onto sharks and whales and stuff, and they clean them.
And apparently they don't taste very good.
No.
Harriet was the one who was actually doing all the catching of the fish that time.
Complete beginner's luck. I've never fished before in my entire life.
Secret fishing.
And I was just pulling them up one after the other. I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I came in my little sundress. I was just ready to, see the sunset and let you fish.
All right.
So I was quite happy.
So that's what we're going for. For our little
fish and chips.
Fish and chips tray.
Look at that.
Yeah, we'll pop that right there. And I will get the... It's going to be hot, though.
Wait, are you trying this or am I trying this? Because all this gluten foods everyone keeps choosing.
I don't eat any of my own.
It's going to be boiling.
Yes.
You got them?
I think so.
Take a chip of stuff. Wet the palate.
Wet the palate.
Oh, very nice. Look how hot it is. Okay, hang on. It's so hot, I'm going to burn myself. Do it for the ground.
No, don't burn yourself.
Oh.
Good?
Yeah. I have my fish and
والله
chips
صحتين
as
حبيبي. I wish you were here with us. And يعني I'm really looking forward to a time when we can all get together again and hang out and have. I'll make you fish and chips
well. Okay.
or something similar.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so that was week
17,
which was Alaska, and this is the Cook the State series and challenge that I'm doing this year, 2020. Next week is obviously week 18, and that is, what state are we doing? Do you remember?
Tennessee?
Tennessee, I think.
No, Kentucky.
No, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
So we'll be drinking bourbon. We will, as always, put up the vote, and then you guys vote, and then choose, and then I'll make that. Thank you again so much for joining me today, and I hope that you guys will try this, and if you do, send me a note, okay? And take care, Tariq, and we'll see you soon, inshallah.